Hi there. The 2017 football season is officially up and running. I'm Ted Alexander. Welcome to the latest edition of Wake Up with Wilder with the head football coach at ODU, Bobby Wilder. Coach, happy Labor Day to you.
Happy Labor Day to you and everybody out there laboring in America.
And we're doing something special. You got the sock game up?
Sock game, yeah. We broke out the American flag here in honor of Labor Day in America.
Happy Labor Day to everyone involved. Coach, let's look back. A 31-17 victory in Week 1 over UAlbany. It's always interesting to take the emotion from Saturday, put it into the film room, and see what you spit out. What did you see on tape?
Yeah, Week 1 is all across America. Look at some of the games this weekend, Ted. There's some things that were shocking to see. And for us to get a 2-touchdown win against a team that's preseason top 20 in FCS, I'll take it all day, every day. Now, I wish the ending would have been better. The first half, Ted, couldn't have been better. The 21-3 lead, only 69 yards allowed by our defense. But the second half, a little bit sloppy, gave up some drives, didn't handle some things the way we need to. But that's a good thing, and we got some things to work on, and we will.
Now, the half-full folks will say, well, it was a wet day, and it was the first day of the year, and it's the first time you're playing someone in a different colored jerseys. The naysayers will say, whoa, you only beat them by 14. It's a FCS team. Where's the program?
Not quite sure how to answer that.
I mean, I'm sure the truth lies somewhere in the middle.
Exactly. That's where
what did you like about Saturday?
What I liked is both quarterbacks really good poise on a difficult night, Ted, to throw the ball. I mean, I know you couldn't feel it in the press box, but the wind and the rain, I played quarterback. That's hard. The combination of wet and wind, it's the hardest time to be a quarterback. And you'd rather play in the snow with no wind. And for those guys to complete 18 out of 26 passes, they were on their reads. Blake had one mistake, the one ball on their sideline he forced down the field or tried to force into Duhart. The other interception, it was on us as coaches. The protection was something we couldn't handle. The blitz, he got hit in the back. And then the fumble. That we had out of the quarterback position. We got to do a little better job of ball security. But overall, Ted, on their reads, where they are, if we don't turn the ball over, it's a whole different deal. Now you're looking at a 45-10 game, but that's different. Last year we were so good at turnovers. This year we lose that battle by 2, so that was the most disappointing thing.
Take a look at the running game, a bit of a slow start, averaging just over 3 yards a carry. How's Ray the day after, et cetera? Ray Laurie, a wonderful-looking 41-yard touchdown run, first touchdown of the year, but then he got a little banged up?
Yeah, he tweaked his hamstring a little bit. He said he felt a lot better yesterday. That was more of a precaution. He probably could have gone back in, but you remember last year, Teddy did that, and for the better part of 4 games, he was out. We didn't block well up front in our offensive line. They took ownership of it. They know they didn't do a good job. We didn't run the ball particularly well, not as good as we're capable of. So that part of it was a good wake-up call for us right there, that no matter who you're playing, you better come out and be ready to play. And we told them that was a good football team, and they found that out.
Now, you told me 9 years ago, and coaches have been speaking about this for a long time, the most improvement a team has is between Week 1 and Week 2. You finally get to see something on tape with live fire, so to speak. What will you do this week to improve?
Yeah, we played 54 guys in the game, Ted. 17 guys played their first snaps of college football, and that goes to this class we've been speaking a lot about, last year's class that we redshirted, 30 out of 31. 17 of those kids, played Saturday night, and then our true freshman, Nick Rice, who made all 4 of his kicks. So the improvement happens because those guys played for the first time in 2 years. You think about it, they haven't played since high school. They redshirted last year. So they get to see themselves on tape. They get to realize it's everything we've been telling them. It's just a football game. It's not a lot different in practice. They get the nerves out, and they grow exponentially from Week 1 to Week 2. And then the other areas that we're going to need to improve, we're going to need to improve at running back. We're going to need to improve blocking at wide receiver, our offensive line. And a lot of veteran guys there that I believe will take ownership of the success we didn't have running the ball.
Next new experience for those 17, and perhaps some more, a trip on the road at UMass, the Minutemen in Amherst on Saturday.
Yeah, that's I played and coached at Maine. We didn't have a lot of good fortune in Amherst, tough place to play, but we'll be excited to go on the road, knowing that this is a big ball game for us.
There you have it. This week's edition of Wake Up with Wilder with the Sox. And for Coach Wilder, I'm Ted Alexander. Happy Labor Day from all of us at Monarch Media.